Gokushufudou is a Netflix anime, and that is the only problem with Gokushufudou. Netflix has a shit ton of money to invest on new shows. Squid Game is the latest of examples of just a major hit by Netflix, right? And I can't imagine that Squid Game doesn't take up a lot of budgeting. Violet Evergarden is one of the most beautiful animes of all time, you know? Kyoto Animation makes amazing shows, but Violet Evergarden is truly in another level when they don't give him that budgeting, you know? Like Record of Ragnarok, I've made a whole video about it, but amazing manga with just amazing visuals, but terrible animation, terrible color choice, just terrible anime. And they would invest in shows that don't even deserve that much budgeting, like Yasuke. A brain-dead child could tell you that Yasuke will never be marketable, will never be a good show. They invest so much money on that show, it's ridiculous. Gokushufudou has the budgeting of a burger meal from McDonald's. It is ridiculous. This is one of the funniest animes of all time. Gokushufudou follows this former Yakuza member turned into a housewife. It's honestly hilarious, and it is one of the best comedy mangas I've ever read in a while. The animation looks like a webtoon ad. It's fucking disgusting, and it doesn't even make sense. The studio that makes this, JC Staff, sure, they're not the premier studio like Wit Studio or Kyoto Animation or Madhouse, but they make decent shows. Danmachi, Prison School, Food Wars, Toradora, Golden Time. The list goes on and on. They're a decent studio that makes decent animation. The director, Chiaki Kon, very competent director. Kenjiro Suwada is like the only light in this anime. He's the only competent thing in the whole show. His Yakuza voice is perfect. It just makes the comedy flush out even more. But the animation lets it down so much, and it doesn't even make any fucking sense. As much as I want to blame the studio most of the time with just bad animation, you gotta give it up to Netflix, because the producers is essentially what budgets the anime studio, right? And they have this amazing source material. There's so many mangas out there in this world, right? And there's so many more that's not even translated to English. Netflix manages to find this one manga that is just gold. The Yakuza genre in anime is almost non-existent. Like, there's so little time where Yakuzas get referenced in anime. It's a hidden market that like nobody seems to touch. Netflix seems to find that. Netflix finds this golden pearl that is Gokushufudou and manages to just give it the least amount of attention possible. It is insanely just bad businessing. You know they don't give a shit when the first season, for one, is only 5 episodes long, and secondly, has the same opening as the second season. Same ED as well. Shit's ridiculous. It's a shame that a show like this, that has such an amazing source material, has an amazing actor on it, has a decent director being run by a decent studio, but they just can't seem to budget it. Like, give this $1 million, I swear to God your profits will double. I swear to God, I don't see it not happening. This show can be great, but I can't recommend this to casual anime fan out there because the animation is so crap. When I say that it represents a webtoon ad, it's not a joke. I've seen webtoon ads that look better than this, and that's a fucking shame.